Hey, what's going on, everyone? See if we can't find a bounce. I don't show any reversals yet on the indices. The Dow is looking like it was going to do a 3-bar reversal. What it did do was hit a high, came into a lower high. So I'm wondering what's going to come out of that. And there is the S&P just shooting outside of that pattern. And rising wedges to me are bearish, so I'm looking for a whipsaw, something coming outside the pattern, back inside the pattern. See how that works out. Otherwise, you have to stick to the same old hyperinflation mode. The VIX just about ready to just take control of the market here. Throwing volatility back in. Anything above 1050. And there goes the Dow I spoke to early. Lower high just turned into a flat top break. So I don't know what's driving these markets. Certainly not car sales. Certainly not retail consumer sales. I have no idea. But we got a very high shoot for the moon here. NASDAQ still making new highs. The dollar's still hanging in there. So looking for a previous high break on the dollar. Other than that, let's see if we can't get something out of the miners here. Still bouncing off of 18. It's a daily chart there. I do have a higher low. So this is a 60-minute chart. I'm not sure why it's not filling in. You can see the hammer there on the 1-minute chart and the confirmation on the next candle. Broke the 34, came back into support just right away. It's a 60-minute chart. Make sure we hold support. Let it come down and get you. Ain't nothing going on in miners. CGG. It's just a bounce back. There you go. 18 was the hold. JNUG. Show you hold support. Nice little hammer forming on the 1 minute. FFMGF had a nice interview with the owner there. How's it going, Maria? Bam. Ocean Power, good job. Previous high break, gap and run. JNUG looks very nice here. consolidated over the 34, back into the 34, and now it's breaking previous highs. Climb it on up. Good monthly chart there, Maria. Looks like 2 o'clock is resistance on the monthly. Could just shoot right out of there, just like last time. All the way to 10, all the way to 15. Ooh. Could be a doozy. Watch for the head fakes. Looks good. Whenever it hits the top and then it hits another top, always look for the head fakes, because then it's a third try that gets you across. But if it has enough volume, anything can happen. So watch the volume. Momentum should carry. Nice opening act there. It's like oil's pumping, huh? There goes JNUG. Above previous highs. Coming into a double top on the 1 minute. See if we can't do a 1-2 punch over resistance. Damn. Maria's on top of it. What's Kerr doing? Kerr's just hanging in there. It's building, building, building. Should be cranking up pretty high on oil because of the previous high breaks. Pattern break, price pattern break. Looks good. Let's see if I can't update my, here comes JNUG across the lower high. 1-2 punch across resistance. Let's see if we can get this thing rolling from a bottom. JNUG all the way through a bottom. Spike low. Previous breaks on the daily is 1823, 1825. So breaking that previous daily break, very important. And a cup and handle on Zion. Previous lows at 250, Maria, on OPTT. Looks pretty exciting. Looks very nice, Maria. Right across 6. Ascending triangle. Breaking outside of it right now. The 1-2 punch across resistance. More like a 3 punch, but whatever. Weekly OBV's having some trouble, but it's right near 0. And I bet you if this thing takes off, OBV will go positive. Coming out of oversold, double bottom. All the pretexts. Watch for volume. What is the AKS? Is that what sector is that? Should I put it in my watch list on oil and gas or steel? This is basic materials, huh? Two-bar reversal here on BALMF so far today. Got some bullishness on this bad boy, cup and handle. Little hammer over support, hammer over support, hammer over support. Watch the previous high breaks. Columbus gold. Nice cup and handle off that bottom. We can't get something going on that. Got some bullishness coming along here. And this PRF and SRPF over resistance, back into resistance. I got a 2-bar reversal over support. Looking for a previous breaking into previous lows. Take out those previous highs. Some hammers going on. Yeah, Sam, haven't seen that in a while. Ocean turbines. Is that what OPT is? OPTT is? Broke right through too, huh? It's pretty good. We got 250 for resistance, previous lows. and then a dollar increment into previous lows into 3. Ocean power. It looks like they got some ocean turbines working finally. Let's see what's going on. Earnings December 17th. Or December 7th. Yeah. Categorize an ETF on. Looks like I got ETF exposure. Looks like the Dow and S&P and NASDAQ are all cherry picking the best ones. It's one reason why the averages keep going up. Cherry picking, like I do every morning. Oh, this one looks good. Make sure the averages keep going up. Oh, look at that one. Make sure that's in the averages. CNGA, no idea. Previous high break. Miho. Good for volume. What's going on with steel? Steel looks bullish across the resistance line coming ahead. Broke the 34, came back into 34. Watch for previous high breaks right across resistance. Are you looking for the breakdown? Because it has a double top. I would have been looking for a handle to turn around in and around 65, but that didn't hold. So it's also breaking previous lows. It's a daily chart. Looks like 54 is support if you're waiting for support. That's a daily. Looks like it's just gathering its legs on the weekly there, Maria. JNUG's going to try again above previous highs. Yeah. Well, on the weekly, to keep it in perspective, you are above support and below resistance. That double top I mentioned was resistance on the weekly. Could come all the way down in the 45 range. Previous highs, though, looks pretty sturdy at 55. Minus all my crap. So the previous high break, 54, 55. Just battling the double top. EXLLF, breaking previous highs. A little action today. Steel looks pretty good. It's crushing it. AKS, good call. Looks like AKS for the win. Make sure JNUG holds support here. Stupid JNUG. No miners. That's cool. Of course, biomedical. Should put it on. I figured with the executive order not doing this little deal with Obamacare and insurance company subsidies, all these would just fall off the map. But certainly not yet. Plus, they're uncovering a plan that the Congress had to, with pharmaceuticals to get everyone addicted to opiates. This is an actual memo, a plan by Congress to make everybody addicted. So it's a wonderful world we live in. Previous high breaks on ADHD, biomedical. Watch for this gap fills. Looks like they're filling some gaps here. What's up, smartphone? You still on ADHD, Maria? Damn, these things are hopping. Where is, oh, did it hit? Did it hit resistance? Watch for the 250 mark, previous lows. You got ADHD? How do you do it, Maria? Come on. Give us some secrets here. ADHD was an easy call, I think. It did a nice little volatility move where it hit the peak of the range all the way down to the bottom of the range. That volatility move was a very nice tell. Always look for that. Anything above 125. Gold and silver. We're looking at oil. Oil's popping this morning. Mike, let's see, 60-minute charts on. Looks like we're turning a corner on gold and silver there. Build, build, build. Got a spike low on gold. Got a lot of work to do on gold after the retrace. Hopefully we can find support in and around this spot right here, get it back above 1300. Of course, on silver as well, back above. I think silver looks pretty healthy. It's just coming back into support. Gold on a weekly is still working that nice little hammer. It came down all the way into support. So let's see if we can hold. This one spiked high, came all the way back into support. So watch this one for a turn on your intraday charts. That's SKN. Huge amounts of volume. Way above average. I would pick this up on support. Stay above 2. Inverted hammer on the weekly chart now forming. A bit easy pickup there. Someone with some patience. Look at the volume breakout. 100,000 average volume. It's at 7 million almost. It's pretty good. Look at the 1-2 punch across resistance on this one. GNMX. Looks like I got a volume break on this one as well. Watch for previous high breaks. Make sure we hold support on JNUG. Doesn't look promising, but it's like a reverse head and shoulders off this line here. Make sure you hold. So gone. Very nice, Maria. Previous high breaks. It's a weekly chart. Stay above previous highs. JNUG falling over again. Stupid JNUG. Looking for a reversal on this SSKN. Huge amounts of volume at the pop, and then the inverted hammer over support. Nice U-turn. Looking for a J-curve pop here on the 1 minute. Huge amounts of volume. Follow volume. JNUG for a little reversal bar. See if it holds. Could be just a bearish reversal. Watch for the continuation on the downside. 60-minute chart looks good for support if you can find it. What's the volatility doing? Oh, the volatility dropped off the map. Damn. What the hell's going on here? I'm looking for a whipsaw across on the Dow Jones. S&P. I'm looking for a whip over the pattern, back through the pattern. Dow Jones is gapped, totally out of range here. The hourly chart was the flat top. Looking for a reversal. Did not even close. It's crazy. I got a 2-bar reversal on NASDAQ now. Look at that dark cloud cover. That's an hourly chart. It's good across resistance. It's going to gather its legs and try over that 34 for the first time in a while. JNUG still hanging on by a thread. Two-bar reversal. Hammer, 2-bar reversal. Broke that hammer. Now we're back inside the pattern. A little rejection by the 8. Let's see if we can't get this thing rolling back above the 8. Oh. Looking for SSK in the pop here. Waiting. Does not feel good here. TNR. Giddy up, Maria, giddy up. Nice island bottom. Little swing low there, cup and handle. It's got to get it back above into previous lows, which is in and around 125. Damn, JNUG, just horrible. When's it gonna stop, huh? We got previous highs coming in. If not, it'll ride that range all the way down. Stupid JNUG. I think JNUG and me are breaking up right now. Can't handle it. You can use the same techniques on the short side if you want. For instance, on JNUG, the breakdown, bearish retrace, back into resistance, and then the rejection. Best short is the first breakdown into resistance, your best short. I don't usually short mine very much, but Possible. Yeah, and mostly long side. This one's ready to pop, I think. Great volume SSKN. Nice opening. Inverted hammer. Came all the way back in. Buy at support. Sell at resistance. See if we can get a turnaround at 2 o'clock. Or nice J curve on the 1 minute. Looking for a pop here. Plenty of room to come back in and cover that gap too. Might be early. Huge pop. JNUG trying to make a bounce after previous highs. Into resistance again. Is it another bearish flag or are we going to get across? Looks like it's not ready on this one. Pop below 2 o'clock. Below support. Doesn't look ready. Look for the spike low now. Watch for the spike low, the left shoulder, and the spike low for the reverse head and shoulders on this. See what happens. Did not hold support, so looking for a spike low now. Here she comes. Chain up looks like it's going to turn here. No rejection needed. Holding support. I got a 2-bar reversal. Make sure we break into previous lows. Looking for a spike low on this bad boy. Volume, trying to catch a bottom because of the volume. Did not hold 2 o'clock. Looks like covering the gap is 186, it looks like. So I got 10 cents. Watch for the spike low. JNUG is not holding. Stupid JNUG. Damn you. Trying for another day, I guess. Breaking into previous highs could ride that range all the way in. BIOS on watch needs volume. Stupid JNUG. Nice bullish consolidation over the pop. Stair step into support. Now it's popping again. IGC. Still waiting for a spike low on SSKN. NASDAQ still showing a 2-bar reversal. No other reversals showing yet. Not on a 60-minute chart. JNUG on its lows. Stupid JNUG. Silver gold still having some troubles there. Silver's still trying, gathering its legs one more time to get across that 34. Need to change trend on the 60-minute charts. Having some trouble today. We got previous lows in around 1771. Very close here. Be nice to get a lower high. Higher low, excuse me. Watch for the pop across 2 o'clock on this one. Still having some trouble. Cup and handle forming now. See if we can't turn this SSK in for a nice pop. Volume dried up. APRI there, Maria. Very tight in there across that balance point. Could be very nice. It is oversold right now, though, or overbought. Excuse me. Myos is on watch. Very tight inside there. Daily chart's bouncing off of support. Over the 8, 2-bar reversal, over the 8, into the 34, all the way across the 13, back into support. So it's got to hold. Support's got to hold. Negative though. It's a nice cup and handle. Inverted hammer off that bottom across the 8, over the 13, into the 34, back into support. It's natural opposing points. Not sure I'd call it negative. It's finding support. Especially when you have a longer term chart, as the monthly is above the 34, trend line changes. I think things are gearing up. Your left shoulder, right shoulder, just waiting to break outside the pattern here. And a nice little balance point coming across on the monthly chart. It's close. It's close to breaking out. It's having little jitters, little breakout jitters. JNUG coming out of an oversold situation. Nice inverted hammer over support. See if we can't start building this stupid thing. Use that inverted hammer as your support now. Over the 8, into the 8 for support. Let's try to get over that 13. Nice little push coming out of oversold. Oh my God, too sensitive. SKN, watch for the pop across the emotional spot, 2 o'clock. Where's your divergence at? Price down, volume up, is that what you mean? So you mean divergence as in going up? It's going to pop higher? I can't add any more indicators, apologize, but I can't. I don't have a subscription to their bull. So you think price is going to go down? I totally disagree, man. Sorry, I'm just going to say it. Got to hold support first, but it looks like it's building, popping across here. This is after the push downwards and the push upwards into resistance back into support. This is the opposing point. This is a classic move. It's just trying to find support so it can gather its legs and keep going. I got an upward trend line going. I can't say it's going to be negative because it's not negative. And the monthly says differently, man. Monthly says it's bullish. It's ready to pop out. It's been consolidating over the 34 for a very long time. I got a spike low. I'm looking for a pop across. On a monthly chart. It's got a little move to do. Hold. Monthly charts, it's more influence than the daily or the 60 minutes. So we got an upward trend line. We got a flat top break coming right across the flat. That's an AB bottom. At a higher low on the RSI. That's bullish. It's got to get it back across 13. Gold on or dollar on the monthly is a bearish trap. It's a bearish retrace coming back into resistance, ready for a fall over. It gets here, but if there's a tremendous amount of volume to get it to pass across resistance, then I'll have to change my storyline. But right now, momentum says it's going to pop across the 34, back into the 34 resistance, and then fall over. Yeah, I'm familiar with the divergence, but those are just indicators. Price and volume. RXI. Nice. Can't remember when we were talking about this one, Maria, but yeah, it just stuck its head up, didn't it? Previous high breaks now. I'm going to turn off this SSKN. I got to follow the longer term charts, man. Longer term charts show a lot of support, and a bounce off of that support will continue its momentum upwards. All we're doing is finding support on the monthly charts. Trying to find trend here on JNUG. The V bottoms don't work. V bottom, opposing point, finding trend all right off of support. Let's see if we can't hold here. Got a weird cross here, so it doesn't look like a support's going to hold here, but make sure we stay above the inverted hammer. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Finding trend here on JNUG on the right shoulder. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Resistance on the way back out. Into resistance, back into support. Same move every time. Biomedicals, just crazy. Come on, JNUG, find support here. Find support. Let's have a good ending here at the 1 hour. Looks like a bearish flag on the longer term chart. It's got to build. Support can't hold. Looks like I did a little pop. Holding support. There we go. Come on, JNUG. Little boom time here. Right at the close of the hour. Good job. It's got some work to do, Maria. JNUG over the 34 for a little support trend change on the 1 minute chart. See if we can't turn this thing around. It's got some work to do on the daily there, Maria. Still working that double top at 6. Came all the way back down into support. It's got a lot of work to do to get back above previous highs. Back above that 8. I don't know. Nice little turnaround there. JNUG for the win. Cross the 34, over the 34, back into the 34 for support. See if it come down and get you. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, pop. SSKN still not having the volume. Volume just dropped off the map. Looks like they sold as much as they're going to sell, and now they took the day off, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. Dollar's having some trouble here. I got a reverse head and shoulders. Looks like the right shoulder coming in now on the 1 minute chart. I didn't know it's having trouble. Cup and handle over support. Looking at this 1 hour reversal bar here, but then the stair step into support. I got one leg over support. Let's see if we can't find another one. Looks like S&P back inside the pattern. Could that be the spike high I was looking for? Rising wedges. Someone mentioned that it was a bullish pattern, and I was like, nah. So I had to look it up for myself again. It's definitely a bearish pattern on a top. It's a reversal pattern. Nothing. Nothing yet on the Dow Jones. Let's see if we can find something in there. Consolidation. Things wrecked. Looks like it wants to pop higher. I think Google broke that double top too. Yeah. Google. Had a double top working. Now it's above the double top. JNUG held support. I got the trend working. Previous high breaks coming in. Previous high breaks breaking in the previous lows. So volume just dropped off the map on this thing. Right before volume just dries up. It goes pop. Still looking at an A-B bottom here. Looking to get it back across the previous high, previous low balance point. Right across the 34. Coming across the 8 now on the 60-minute. Looks like I've got resistance everywhere. Build AB bottoms. The double AB bottom. It's got to get back above 17. What a chore. There she goes. Here comes SSK in. Nice little J curve coming across at 34. Pop. J nug breaking into previous lows now. Looks like a OPTT hit its resistance line there. Right on the dot. 60%, 70%, no problem. Were you in that whole thing, Maria? Or you just catch the beginning of it? Good job. OPTT, your 70% call at the beginning here. Hit resistance right on the button. Pretty good moves. JNUG trying for support again. Miscreant. Overbought here, coming out of overbought. So it looks like it's coming back in. Stock twits. There you go, a little insider information from Maria. Stock twits. Right? Well, you know where I get mine. I haven't subscribed to anybody's picks for a very long time. Support, would you? Stay above that inverted hammer on that 1 minute bottom. Looking for some volume on this bad boy as well. Looks like volume's picking up just a bit. Just a little bit more for the kicker. Previous high breaks. Watch for the pop across 2 o'clock. RD, RXDX. It's like a pop coming back into resistance or support. It's like 15. It could come all the way back into 15 to cover that gap. JNUG for a 2-bar reversal. Gathered its legs, coming across again. See if we can't get it just a one hitter right across. Little dinger. Pop. USCG trying to get over a 1 data. Needs a lot more volume. Nice consolidation after the pop. Watch for previous high breaks. Emotional spot is the dala. Looks pretty good on that monthly. USCG, something to watch. Nice J curve. Looking for a pop on this bad boy. Tremendous amount of volume. No follow through. Medical. Back and forth again for JNUG. Make sure our support holds. Otherwise, we're taking another leg. Make sure we stay above that inverted hammer on the downside. Which one's UJ? Oh, the Japanese dollar trade, carry trade. I don't believe in the correlations anymore. Everything's way off. Too much derivatives out there. It looks bullish the last time I talked to it. Last time I looked. The hit resistance came back into support. I got this in falling star here over resistance, but now anymore. So what I'm looking for is a break across 113 to make this thing really bullish. Got to take out that reversal bar. Was a falling star. It hit support, 2-bar reversal back into resistance, breaking into that inverted hammer. Now confirm it on the upside. Then you got yourself a breakout outside that pattern. Something's brewing on SSKN. Huge volume breakout. Came all the way back into support. Something to watch here. RXII. Huge volume breakout. Good eye, Maria. Well, I know that they correlate. There's just too many derivatives out there. The dollar's not even made up of dollars anymore. It's got like 30% of yen or something. It's just crazy what they're doing with all the derivatives. So I don't even want to bother trying to figure out what they're doing with all the crap. This globalization of whatever they're doing, I don't even know idea. Yeah, that's why I don't pay attention to it, because yeah, they did screw up the whole market. Everything's screwed up. I think it's bullish coming outside of this pullback. Into resistance, back into support, and now the push right over the resistance, so it's bullish. Dow Jones keeps going higher. I don't think anything correlates anymore. It's just a bunch of swaps going on. $60-minute both on gold and silver. I'm bullish on both of those on the 60-minute chart, so I gotta head out. So let's get over the 34 on gold and silver on the 60-minute charts is the goal. Screaming hyperinflation for S&P and the Dow. Looks like S&P is going to be climbing outside of that pattern. See how the end of the day looks. The dollar's got a double top now. It looks like it's crossing over the 34 again. It's a little cup and handle. But I got 2 reversal bars on this double top. Boom, boom. 60-minute chart looks like it's bearish. I mean, it needs to consolidate, gather its legs on the daily again. This one's a little overextended on its 60-minute chart, so look for resistance to come in, and then the bullish retracing. Across the 34, consolidated, popped across, came back into support, previous high break pop, and then come back into support. Stupid JNUG. Make sure JNUG holds here. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good at all. Flat bottoms don't work. 60-minute though, it looks like a reverse head and shoulders off a bottom. You can see the slight angle here. Need a break across the 18 mark. See how low they swing this right shoulder. Watch for the pop across SSKN, pop across the 2 o'clock emotional spot. Could be a doozy. Let's watch this before I go. Stupid JNUG. Damn you. Holding on by a thread. Everything kind of slowed down, didn't it? Looks like this bad boy wants to keep going. Previous high break. Boom time. VIX got clobbered again. Damn, VIX was going to break out too. Just gathering its legs, trying again. It's got support. It's got resistance. Got rejected off that resistance. Coming back into support now. Follow the trend. Oh, she's all right. She's probably outside. The door's open. She's a good old girl. Her best friend passed away, so she's with me all the time. That's my dog. She doesn't like the wood floors. There's where that clicking's coming from. Here now. She's all right now. She misses them still. I can see it. She's not the same. She's a Brittany Spaniel. French bird dog. It's not Brittany Spaniel anymore, by the way. It's only Brittany because the French want it that way. So it's just Brittany now. Little back and forth action on JNUG. Don't know what you're doing, buddy. Better hold support or we're going to fall on over. Watch for a kick outside the VIX the next couple days. I'm very bearish on S&P, but we'll see how it turns. Does it stay outside that pattern? Looks like it's having some trouble. Spike high and then come back into the pattern. And then a fall over. It's a classic move for the rising wedge. The bust out and then the whipsaw right back across. It's because the rising wedge has these two lines of support. They're very thin. Very thin. So it'll break outside the pattern very easily, but then when it loses momentum, the slice across both lines of support are very telling. At least that's what I'm looking for. Well, I think I gotta head to the hills here. I don't see much of anything going on. Looking for a $4 push into resistance on gold. Popped across the 8 on the hourly. See if we can't hold support for the rest of the day here. It's got a lot of resistance on the way up. Both have AB bottoms working on the 60-minute chart, so it looks good. Lots of support building. Need to get back above resistance. JNUG, stupid thing. Hitting its lows again. I gotta change this 1-minute chart because it's not working out for me. Support here. It's on a thread. You can see they have reverse head and shoulders. It's got to hold. On its lows again. Stupid JNUG. every morning, so turn around and everyone would be caught holding the bag. Looking for a break across 1811, that little neckline. It's going to stretch out the right shoulder as much as possible. It can break down, so watch for that. I got to get going. Same old, same old. 5 minute shit, shower, shave. Got to fill my belly, get some more coffee. I got to go to work. I stayed home from work yesterday, slept all day long. SKN, watch for that. Looks like I got rejected at resistance. See that resistance now? Now I got a cup and handle. Lows, make sure it holds support. Could come down into support still, so watch it. It has a nice gap to fill on the daily. Shit, shower, shave. It's a military thing. You get 5 minutes. Shit, shower, shave, everybody. I wasn't in the military, but my dad was. Hence, I got no discipline. Rejected that shit all the way up. NAK, damn, into support now. It's a nice little stair step on the daily. Hit resistance, stair, step into support. Watch for the turn on the intraday charts. Where was I? This thing's going to cover the gap. So I got looking for that spike low into 85, 86 range. I got a double top here as well, but the gap needs to fill on the daily chart into 85, 86. Look for the spike lows. What's MODs? What do you mean? Oh, the moderators. What do you mean get caught? Oh, the moderators in the other rooms? No worries, man. No worries. Well, I kind of changed. I changed the emphasis to opening hour trading. So I did drop off on the subscriber lists. I did get a bunch of people to unsubscribe, but I think it's been about a month. I think we've been doing this every morning, aside from my days off. I think we're doing all right. It'll build, build, build. We'll have to get the room going. We'll have to do some Sunday night reviews to get ready for the week. JNUG, looks like a rejection at resistance and the stair step into support. Make sure we hold. I don't see a reversal yet. I'm not sure what I'm not sure. The trading view? Are you talking about the trading view Gold room. Now, there's a bunch of spammers in there anyway, so I try to follow along what people are talking about in there. I think a lot of people have no idea what they're talking about. I hate to say it, but a majority of them. I bet you the smart ones don't say anything, so. I'm pretty much stuck in my old ways. I don't need to convince or preach and convince people I got the right answers. So if they find me, they find me. Google isn't any help anymore, though, since I'm on the fake news. I got a 2-bar reversal on JNUG. Pop across the 8 into the 13. Here we come into resistance. Yeah, I'm too busy to deal with that stuff. If people find me, that's fine. I do want to make a living off of this eventually, but what do I got? 7 viewers right now watching right now. It's not enough to make a living off of. So right now we're just doing some fun time. I got a higher low so far. No, JNUG did not hold. Rejected again. Stupid JNUG. To deal with again. All right. Watch SSKN for reversal. Could be very nice. RXII. Thank you, Maria, for spotting that again. I can't remember when we mentioned it, but it's got a nice balance point pop coming. PTI ran without us, I think. Watch for the fill gap here. I got a reversal forming on JNUG again. Stupid JNUG, make up your mind. Looks like a little shakeout on the 1 minute. Little hammer formed right there. Confirm the hammer on the upside now. Break into those previous lows. Boom time, come on. Is Steely Tan out there? Because I started your videos. I got halfway through the first video before falling asleep. So I just like to let you know that. Steely Tan, are you there? I got disc 1 already playing. I'm going to watch that all day today. So I'm going to be bored. I guess the ultimate guide to GAN is some Australian dude. I don't know his name offhand. But he's starting off with the basics now. I got coming out of oversold situation on JNUG. Got a hammer formed on that hammer. I got a reversal on that hammer. It's got to build, break into previous lows again. Come on, JNUG, you can do it. Gold, silver having some troubles. Trying to find support. Here comes another hammer forming on JNUG. Really watch this S&P outside the pattern, back inside the pattern now. Watch for the follow through. Very thin lines of support with that rising wedge. Broke outside the pattern, back inside the pattern. Going to be easy peasy to spot this. Little gap and run for JNUG into resistance. Back into support. Fill the gap. Continue. Build. Not much for volume on the miners again. Watch for steel. into support. I got 8 support now. Let's see if we can get a turn out of this. Into the 13. Pop, pop, pop. I got resistance at 1771, 72. AKS, steel. Good job, Bill. Might come into support a little bit more. Who knows? But you do have a break. Broke previous lows. Here we go, JNUG. Nice hammer, starting it all off. 2-bar, actually a 2-bar pattern. Reversal, and then the hammer. The A, B bottom, classic. Broke previous highs, held support, broken into previous lows now. Starting the turn on JNUG. Got a lot of work to do. 1775 is the resistance over there. All right, I'm going to call it a day. NAK back above 2. Good eye, Maria. I'll see you guys. I got to go. Gots to go. If I can find the off switch. It's the hardest part of the day right here. Finding the off switch. All right, I'll see you guys.